And we're live.
Look at this!
Yes, we're recording the sound of the truck accelerating down the highway. Just to see what happens.
No, wait, never mind. It looked like the pizza truck off of Toy Story.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, I know that now.
It was a home hardware delivery truck.
Yeah, I know that now.
Okay. Someone says, we should record this because it would be funny. So we put it on to record, and everyone clams up.
Yep, that's how that works.
All right then. So now I know how to get a quiet drive to work.
Why are there so many split entryway houses?
Because it is such a commonly done house plan that it's fairly inexpensive and easy. It's kind of an off-the-shelf plan. Individual people just modify it slightly, and everybody who's in the construction industry has pretty much had experience with building them. Plus, they have the advantage of working on both sloped lots and lots where you can't really dig in that deep because of bedrock or because of swampy ground. So you can have a house without a very deep basement.
But you can't build them in The Sims.
That's right, you can't. But in The Sims, pretty much all the lots are level or able to be leveled fairly easily.
Yep. Like, you can't go.
I don't think you can do
less than a foot through whatever you call it.
Yeah, you can't do a house that has like a walkout basement. No, maybe you can do a walkout basement in The Sims. Anyway.
There's a house in The Sims that you can't put a basement on. Really annoying.
Basements are tricky in The Sims because it gives you that little, quarter of a wall up out of the ground, and it messes up when you try and add a garage to the side. I think Sims 4's tried to fix that a bit.
Yeah, and you can move entire rooms, which is awesome.
Yeah, you just grab a room and drag it. Too bad it's $80.
I have a question.
Really?
Why isn't the round walls in The Sims?
Interesting. Curved walls. I mean, well, really they've only... I'm trying to think when they added diagonal walls. I think they added diagonal walls in Sims 2. Maybe you could do it in Sims 1, diagonal walls. The big problem was furniture being able to be rotated to put on a diagonal wall. At one time in The Sims, you had to have, like, specially modded furniture that came in on a diagonal, so you could put diagonal furniture on walls. And then some of that furniture didn't have the scripts written into it for it to be used, so you'd have furniture on a wall, on a diagonal wall, but you couldn't use it. So at least they fixed that much. Curved walls might be a trickier thing. I'd like curved walls and the ability to set wall thickness.
I like the ability to place more.
Yes, but sport doesn't work right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to give it another try when I tear down the computer and add more memory and then move it.
Right?
Oh yeah, we've been recording for 5 minutes now.
The camera can hear you.
NASA? I don't think we got to worry about NASA.
No, not NASA. What's it called?
The NSA.
The NSA?
They can
Yes.
hear us anyway.
They already know what we're doing. It's okay.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if we have the camera on.
Sure.
I'm not sure how they would track us in this. I can see if it was a new web-connected car, but...
No, your phone.
Oh, right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah. The thing that we're only talking about.
We're recording
on
ourselves.
your phone.
Nah, they'd never figure that out.
Is it possible to turn the camera around while it's recording?
I don't believe you can.
That's strange.
It's not an
Because
option.
that would be something that I would imagine you could do.
If you wanted to put your face on camera, you could just crawl around and stick your head out there.
No! I mean, like.
Although when
but
Mummy
when
saw
you're
the video,
recording
she'd be pretty
this
mad.
and- Wee! Woo! Wee! Woo! Wee! Woo! Wee! Woo!
Wee, woo.
Wee!
And like a siren backwards. See, now when Evan wanted to do this, it was all about recording
Well, we have to get in a good argument over something.
enlightened conversations.
No, we have to get in a good argument, like whose fault it is because we ran out of fuel, because you
Well, that was clearly-
replaced the fuel gauge.
That was clearly 25%
Okay, no,
physics.
I'm willing to modify this to satisfy Evan. It was 50% physics, 50% meteorology.
Yeah,
The stick was clearly wet. How are you supposed to
Yeah.
read the liquid level on a wet piece of wood?
meteorology
Check
is
the liquid
weather-
level with the dry stick.
But I didn't have a dry
Yeah.
stick. I had the stick that I made for the job, which was wet.
And you relied on it even though it was wet.
Maybe it's Evan's fault.
Well, it was close enough. We had put it in, it came out wet. Just thought it was more wet than what it was.
There's a pink mailbox back there in the middle of nowhere. Did you ever look up that lot that was somewhere?
It's on the list. It's still there. Nobody's taken off with it yet.
Whoa, that's a really, really windy looking shed. I'm gonna watch the camera now. It
Okay,
moves
Sarah's
much.
sick watching the road through the camera.
Yeah, it gets much choppier. I'm not gonna do that anymore.
You mean a video feed is choppier than, like, reality?
Reality? How does
Weird.
that work?
I wonder how many frames per second reality is.
We should work that out.
Yeah, Evan, calculator.
Calculate.
I'm going to calculate how many frames per second reality is.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I'm going to say all of them.
That doesn't work. It has to be a number. Wow. They can't do all the frames every second. Otherwise, time would just be looping consistently within seconds. All the frames now, all the frames now, all the frames now, all the frames
Not
now,
all
the
the
frames
seconds
now.
per frame, it's all the frames per second.
Yes, if you use up all of the frames in 1 second, then it has to stop. Wow.
Got you there. That's like watching the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy in 1 second.
That wouldn't work.
I don't even think you'd get the
How would
jokes.
you go about solving that then?
Okay, first of all, I would look it up. And
Look it
then,
up.
if nobody else figured it out, then I would find out the consistency of water and multiply that by 100, and then say that the frames per second was probably about 25.
Reality is
25 frames per
25
second.
frames per second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and watch it on the video stream then. It'll be
Yeah.
way less choppy on that.
I'm pretty sure that's more than 25 frames per second. It'll be less choppy than reality.
No, they're not the regular frames.
Okay,
They're
now
the
we've-
reality frames.
We've calculated the frames per second for an ADHD child. Yes, the world seems slower to ADHD people.
No.
Does to me.
How can you tell what not people like that see it as though?
Not ADHD people, like me, don't question that.
Yeah, they do.
Well, yes, but 2/3 of the people in this truck just did.
Yeah.
So you're clearly in the minority here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're irregular.
The minority
we're
can
regular.
still be correct.
Well, yes, but if we put it to a vote, because if we ran this as a democracy,
See, proof that democracy doesn't work.
well, I mean, it is only a system whereby if
Let's
you're
have a
surrounded by idiots and they all agree, they win. Therefore, they're right because they get to write the history books.
We need a president of the truck.
President,
Me.
but we're in Canada.
Prime minister of the truck.
Me still.
Or emperor of the truck.
Yeah, emperor. I'll
He
go
is
with
fine.
emperor.
Ready?
Wait, before we have a vote. Who owns the truck?
You do.
Okay, good.
Just wait. Alright, so now. You're now going to have a vote.
Wait, how many people are old enough to vote?
One.
All of us.
You.
Because
That's
this is our own country
cheating.
now.
And
No,
you're not
no,
allowed
wait.
to vote for yourself.
I own it, and I am the only one old enough to vote.
Just saying.
So, Pat Buchanan.
No, stop.
What?
Stop. Wait.
That's
We are all
cheating.
old enough to vote. All in favor of Evan. Evan can't vote for himself. All in favor of me.
You can't vote for yourself either.
Yeah. All in favor of Daddy.
Oh, I vote.
You're not allowed to vote for yourself, and I abstain.
But no, but I voted for him, so.
Will a little soda get the stain out
Yeah.
on your abs?
Evan's got a stain on
Really?
his abs. Evan's got a stain on his abs. I don't know what that is.
Abs? Or the muscles in your stomach.
I don't have it.
Girls really like it if it looks like your stomach has been pushed into a cooling rack. So that it's all a bunch of little lines
What?
and
Why
stacks.
would you want it to look like an ice cube?
I don't know. I don't understand why the one big ab didn't catch on yet. I'm working on it though.
Let's have a burping contest. First one to burp wins. Daddy wins. Daddy burps first.
I don't
Merely
work.
because I existed first.
Yeah.
And Evan's an alien.
Yep. But I'm not.
You only look at those for dummy books, and it's like the whatever Math 101 and stuff.
Minecraft for dummies.
The 101 books.
Yeah,
They're all
okay.
volume 5.
Yeah.
And 101.
Math
And?
101.
And so that when you're sitting there reading the book, it looks like you're farther
Yeah.
advanced than what you
Yeah.
are.
No, because that needs to be written into some movie, like this robot dude or cyborg. Not robot. Robot's always better. And he has to go looking for the book, and he has to find it, and then panic and look for volume 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 before he can read that one.
But what if there are volumes 1, 2, 3, 4?
Oh, I'm gonna make a book that is only volume 23.
Volume 23.
No, not 23. 23.
How do you write that?
23.
More E's? There's more E's on 3.
No, just a really long 3.
I see. Really long number 3.
Costumes. Costumes.
You're not Value Village.
They don't sponsor us. Plus, Halloween was a month ago. Hey, careful. We haven't paid royalties.
What?
Although I'm not sure what you were singing could be recognized as anybody else's work.
No.
Nobody would want to.
Come sing. Now, come on, come on, sing. Now,
I'm sure I haven't thought that this would calm him down. At this juncture, may I point out
I'm questioning.
that he is slightly calmer than normal because he's not flapping his arms in front of my face.
Don't do that.
Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas to everyone, Merry Christmas to you. I think that's how that sounds.
That's very November-ish. Yes.
I think that's how that song goes though.
I'm not sure what song it was, so I cannot critique that.
Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas to you.
I don't think singing it again is going to help me identify it any.
It should.
Oh, coming up on the overpass for the bump.
Whoa, I looked at the sun and the wheel, and now there's a cat.
Uh-huh.
A green one.
Isn't it great how they fixed the bump but had to leave the bump sign because they fixed the bump by putting a new bump in the opposite direction?
Yep.
So instead of down, now it's up substantially.
No, substantially would be about 20 feet.
That's only one layer of repairs.
Substantial can also be relative. It doesn't have to be.
No,
Define.
it's about 20 feet.
Well, considering how much pavement they had to put in that hole to bring it up to that
Probably
level.
20 feet.
Well, I'd say it's a good probably 2 feet.
That's a lot. A lot should be a word. I'm going to publish a lot in a book, and then some other people are going to say a lot's not a word in a whole pile of different documents, and then a lot's gonna be a word.
I don't know why it isn't.
A lot should be a word. I can see why a lot isn't a word, but a lot should be a word.
Mm-hmm. When referring to quantity,
Yeah.
A-L-O-T should be a word. Wait, if you're allotting things to people,
What's a lot thing?
like giving out, like an allotment, isn't that a word?
I think it is, but I think it's.
Can't we just steal that one?
Wait, so A-L-O-T, does that mean that I could say that yes it is a word? And
I'm just using it wrong.
yeah.
That might not work.
No, it's gonna work.
I think it always is like allotment or allotted. I don't think you can chop it off to just a lot.
No, but if everyone else can agree, then I should be able to agree. I don't like abbreviating. Why is it that homophone doesn't have a homophone and homonym doesn't have a homonym?
Considering the fact that this isn't
And
actually
syllable
live,
is not one
is it
syllable
really?
word.
Is it
Three
really an excuse to have
syllables.
such poor quality content?
Yeah, we can edit out the stuff we don't like, or just dump it on the YouTube.
No, that's the little,
unedited.
no, that's the little right button at the bottom. It looks like a little garbage can. That will edit, and that'll take out all the stuff that didn't turn out well or that isn't good.
Oh, we'll have to review it later.
Review it.
We're putting this on YouTube?
That was the idea. No, it has to go on. I mean, plainly, it has to go on with the instructions in the description to wait until 20 minutes into the video. Just fast forward so you don't have to watch the rest of the crap.
That in itself should be a YouTube video. That's on YouTube. That's on YouTube.
This is going on YouTube. Anyway. Disturbing part is you're holding my lunch.
What's both of you's maximum number of sneezes?
Both of
I do.
you?
Yeah, I'm using improper grams now.
Fabulous.
How many times have both of you sneezed together?
At the same time?
Yeah!
Probably not very often.
Cool. How many times have you sneezed in a row? Maximum.
Haven't counted.
You are
And if I did-
disqualified.
And if I did, I
What about
wouldn't
Daddy?
remember. 'Cause it's
What
What?
about you?
What?
What about you?
What?
Maximum number of sneezes in a row.
In a row?
Yeah, cool.
I don't know, 7 or 8?
I win! 13!
Uh-huh.
I'm awesome at this game. Okay, what's another thing that I'm great at?
Number of sneezes in a row. That's a
How many
sign of...
pancakes have you shoved up your nose?
Ooh.
I can happily say none. Ever.
What about you?
What?
How many pancakes have you shoved up your nose?
I don't do that either.
Good. Then I win because I didn't do it either.
How does that make you win?
I think your brother imagined doing this. He was imagining highbrow discussions about string theory and, you know, quantum physics and all that, and we'd post it to the internet, and anybody with the slightest little inkling of knowledge in the field would just go, no. But I think it's coming out something different. I'm thinking that, you know, somebody who does badly animated cartoons are going to come on the YouTubes and say, no, that's not how you do funny. Certainly not how you do smart, anyway.
It's more like brain spillage. Whatever just kind of falls out.
Spillage.
I think we just came up with a title.
Brain spillage.
Yes, there we go. It now has a name.
We'll be back on
Episode 2
Tuesday.
going back home.
What's that?
Is episode 2 going to be driving back home?
Not sure if we're going
Not
home
sure.
today, though. Well, I mean, home in the eventual sense, but I think we may have to make a detour because I need carbon dioxide.
CO2 takes down.
Did not know it had a theme song. Now I do. And I regret it. If this gets posted, and if anybody ever watches it, how many people will be watching it and saying, hey, I can see my house from there?
Well, they won't really get to this point because they would have left after about the 25-second mark.
You think?
24 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe hours.
No.
No, that's minutes.
Okay.
It doesn't take us a day to get this far. Although we should be farther by this time.
Yeah.
Can
We left
I,
late again.
can I do
Of course,
some
that's because we got
impressions?
corked at the end of the driveway by a school bus.
Can I do some impressions?
Nobody wants to hear your impression.
Yes. First, I would like to hear your best Charlie Chaplin impression.
Hello, I'm
No,
Charlie
he was-
Chaplin.
He was famous during the period of silent movies. That's good. Now you
Okay,
got it.
now I'm going to do a boat impression.
Walrus.
No.
Clearly that was
that's
boat heaven. See, you can plainly see the oars.
Boats don't clap.
Well, they
Neither do
clap
hearts,
against
but
water.
hey, there's a song that's popular right now.
Boom. The sound of my heart. Hearts don't go.
Hearts don't go boom clap.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
boats can go oar and clap.
Otherwise,
Well,
you
if
need
they
to be
didn't,
chiropractor.
cardiologists would be out of a job.
Chiropractor.
Chiropractors don't have anything to do with it.
What if the cardiologist hurts his back?
That's still kind of unrelated.
You sure? What if they're brothers?
Okay, I'm now going to be a fish.
You do know the camera points at the front of the truck, right?
So the antlers thing people aren't going to get to see.
Well, now they know about them, though, don't they?
That's maybe why I said it.
How are we doing on the time limit meter? Oh, we're not too bad.
26:15.
No, we're only
8:05.
3 minutes. We're only 3 minutes behind scheduled times here. I think. Well, probably about 4 minutes by the time we get to the marker point.
So does that mean that we'll be at like 29 minutes when we get there?
I don't know. At least this will give me a sense of how long it takes to get to where we're going.
Okay, so they made robots that look sort of kind of like people, right?
Sort of, kind of, yes.
What about robots that act and look like trees?
Yes, as long as you consider looking like trees, blue leaves.
Yeah, for the solar panels.
Yes, because I've seen a basic beam robot that was made of all kinds of little solar panels with little motors, and the way it was set up, the solar panels were actually moved by the motors so that the solar panel leaves track the sun, just like a normal tree's leaves do.
Another important question. Okay, so there are plants that eat and do photosynthesis.
Yes.
But are there animals that do photosynthesis too?
Well, there are some things like corals and things like that that have algae living in them. It's kind of a symbiotic relationship. So they use the photosynthesis of the algae to provide them with food when other nutrients aren't available.
I think you can see the elephant in the reflection.
Yeah, look. There.
Really? One can hope. The elephant is important. Oh, that reminds me.
Put your hand out of there.
Oh, darn. I think I forgot it.
Probably.
Phew. No, I didn't.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I didn't forget it. Good. Very important.
Shouldn't he be fighting the helicopter?
Where's the helicopter?
Right
Your
here.
mother was in the glove compartment. I'm concerned.
It should still be in here. Uh-oh. I don't see it. We
We'll
have
look
to
for
get
it later.
blood.
We're pulling the camera down.
Oh. Shh, don't tell anyone.
I think they already noticed.
What?
I didn't pull
What,
the
the
camera.
world suddenly pitched sideways
I didn't
a
pull.
little bit?
No, not the world. The universe just went a little bit askew. But now it's back, so don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
almost made
Wait.
a vertical video.
Diagonal videos. A new thing. Diagonal videos.
Let's do that.
Actually, I think it still is.
It's
No, I don't
more
like that.
I think
diagonal now.
but yes, but it's in the other way, so it's compensating for the time it's spent the wrong way.
Yeah, that's that
We're
works.
gonna have to come out here with a level and figure this out.
farther away in the camera.
Sure does. Sure do does.
Because the screen is smaller.
Probably.
The real
Smaller
world is
than reality.
larger. What happens if we drive right up to it?
The bus? Then we'd be tailgating.
No, I mean hypothetically. Would
What?
that get bigger and bigger and bigger too?
I would assume.
Because as it's driving away, it's not getting any
The other
smaller.
thing you have to be concerned with, since it's transporting livestock, you have to maintain that distance so that you don't panic the cargo.
Yeah.
Clearly carrying livestock because it says stock right on the side.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I hear some things yelling in it. There's the
Welcome. You're
walrus,
no
and then
longer.
there's
You're nowhere near Middle Muscogee.
Look, the walrus. The walrus building. And the big koala.
I don't think
They
you can
can't
see that
see
one.
it.
Okay, but they can see the walrus.
They can see your walrus.
Right over there.
barn,
Right
yes.
over there. Yeah. Bye.
You know you're pointing
You're
at your
pointing
hands
behind the camera.
That's okay. He'll get the hang of it. Then we'll turn the camera around. Yes, waving won't help either.
Look, I'm going over the camera.
But we're using the other one.
I know that much. Otherwise, it would be affected.
He's a special kind of special. That's why we keep him.
Once I ate the decoration of bamboo out of a Chinese restaurant. With big goat panda.
Okay, now
Don't
you're
remember
quoting
that?
Gravity Falls.
Yeah. Can't you remember that?
No.
I'm not sure he wants to.
Evan's weird. Flaps. It's like Kleenex, but smaller.
It is a Kleenex.
But there's completely unwrapped napkins right there.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't plan on using it.
Underneath the cardboard dude who's doing a face plant.
Cardboard dude. Wait, no, it's a girl. Remember? It's
Girls
like-
can be dudes. Depends on like what part of the friend zone you're in. Right, Evan? You know all about that.
Right.
Oh wait, no you don't. Not at all. Not even close.
No.
Not a clue. You do know what girls are, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. This is definitely going on YouTube.
Yep.
No, we're not going to do that. That would be mean.
Okay.
That violates bro code.
Why does it look like there's a jacket sticking out of the back door of that school bus?
Maybe one of the kids tried to escape.
But seriously, it looks like that.
Where? What are you talking about?
On that side of the door.
Oh, the black? I think that's like grease or schmutz or something that they put on the hinge. Maybe they just sprayed black spray paint over the rust.
Shouldn't they have used yellow?
Maybe they were all over yellow. I think it might be the green, like the stuff they spray to keep the hinge from rusting. And it just collects dirt.
I have a question.
Really? That's so unique. What?
Why is it that birds do this to take off?
Flap their
Well-
wings.
Flap their wings?
Well, airplanes run.
Well,
Because airplanes don't usually flap their wings.
if you're on an airplane and its wings are flapping, you should request to be let out.
No, but
Um,
why don't birds do that?
That's how
Especially the
birds.
flightless ones.
Okay, birds propel themselves forward by flapping their wings. Airplanes have propellers or jet engines to propel themselves forward, so they don't have to flap their wings.
Airplanes do that.
Yeah, airplanes don't have wings. they can't flap them, even
see.
if they wanted to.
I
Wow.
Why am I becoming part of this?
I don't
Hey, it
think
was
Evan
your
knows
idea.
what an airplane is.
Don't put my
Evan.
name on it. I don't want to have my name on
Evan.
this. It'll have like 2 views.
see. But you're the one who came up with the name.
Shh.
What was that
I
name
don't
again?
have anything to do with this.
What's the name again?
Brain spillage.
Oh yeah. But Evan, how can you think that airplanes don't have wings?
If maxi pads can have wings, why can't airplanes?
Flappable wings.
Is there a moo button?
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Cool, what button?
I can't remember. It's on the paper.
No.
What?
No.
Why?
We don't need to move.
Moo.
Careful, don't pull the camera crooked.
Put it back. We don't need it.
Okay. I have a feeling that only the good stuff happens when we're not recording, or at least we don't know that we're recording.
I have a feeling that when we play this back, the only audio that the camera's picking up is the truck.
Yeah.
So we should yell!
Let's not and say we didn't.
I can't say that I didn't yell, because I did.
Yeah, that'd be lying.
Yeah. So. And you guys can't say that you didn't yell.
What?
You should say that you
Ooh.
didn't yell on this camera right now.
Oh, we probably got loud.
Ooh, I can be not here.
Really?
You just clapped and disappeared. Oh, never mind. You don't have to play along with it anymore.
Okay, now for the actual disappearing.
You're still there. And we're off.
Are we?
Well, I guess sometime soon.
Really?
3, 7,
2, 7,
6,
9.
and
Well,
Go!
you.